Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. It is March. It is kind of a nice day out, kind of not a nice day out. It's not too bad for Indiana in early spring. We always have what we call false springs, where it gets real nice one day, and that was this weekend. Unfortunately, I was not home for false spring. I went to the Arnold Classic show in Ohio Friday and Saturday, mostly to go to the Roger Gracie Jiu-Jitsu seminar on Sunday. I know he's rarely in the States, and I've always wanted to train with him, so we went up there for that. So that was pretty cool. It was a good weekend. It was a sold out seminar, if you will, not a show. I don't know, whatever. About 130 people there. He showed a few things that I'd learned before, but he showed like tiny details that changed everything about it. It was beyond worth the money. I'm so happy I finally got to train with him, see him, and get instruction from him. So it's early, it's a Tuesday morning. I don't know if I've talked about this a lot, but I'm a inspector for our local city, so I'm headed out to do some driveway inspections. I've got my best friend in the world here, my OK Paint. I'm gonna let people know it's okay to pour their own driveway. So that's today's agenda. I thought I'd make a update about the computer. That video has been viewed far more times than I ever thought. Most of my videos had 100, 200, 500 views. And I noticed the other day, I still get comments every week on that video asking how it's doing about a year later. You know, 15, 16,000 views, whatever it's at. So I figured I'd make an update. So that's coming up if you care. And yeah, let's get the day started. So if you guys remember, one of the reasons I bought this little computer, which is still running great by the way, was to do 3D renders more efficiently. So I thought I'd talk more about the projects I work on, since they're what pay my bills and what bought me the computer in the first place. So I had a client contact me asking if I could just render out their living room, because their 2D blueprint showed it's a 10-foot wide slider, so not 8 foot, but it showed it off center, and she wanted to see what it would look like centered. So I said sure. I have about 2 hours into the project total. It's finished. She's happy. So here's the 3D model. Everything's done in SketchUp Pro, and then what I did was I'd center the door, and then I showed it as original, which was like over here, and then at the same time I run Lumion Pro, which the fact that I can run these together now makes me so happy. I never used to be able to do that. So I got the scene imported, and here is what the render looks like in the end. So you can see she was super happy. I sent it to her, the 2 options. So that's why the whole reason I bought this, especially with let's see if I can show you guys here, the 3090, was because currently it's the highest graphics card out. That makes sense to buy. I bought it, like I said, MSRP from Best Buy. It was $1,700. Then the rest of the computer I bought pre-built. I think it's $3,000. But it's funny, somebody was noticing all the lights are red, except this back one is green. And they asked about it, and I set this back color to be the temperature of the card. So green means it's fine, it's not hot. Blue's a little warmer, and red is pretty warm. And it's funny, it'll be green 24/7 until I hit the render button and it goes right to red. But yeah, It's it served me super well. So that's where we're at this week with a project. I have two other huge projects I'll talk about here in a few minutes, but let's move on. Are you happy? Did you? Looks like you put some work in on your hoof today. Just want to make your breath as stinky as possible for all those free kisses you give out, huh? Well, you can come here. Come here. What? What? Have you had a good day? Yep, let's find a toy. That's the first priority. We got to find something to carry around the house. Come on, let's go find a toy. The bunnies are not toys. Come here. Come here. You want some magic sparkle juice? You just parading around acting like a crazy, huh? Come here. Come here. I know. You're happy. Let's sit. No, we're not going to sit. Okay. I'll fix your scarf for you. What? Anyone else's dog do this like crazy every single time they come home? What's the matter, huh? You miss me? I know your mom's your more favorite person by far, yeah. You want some sparkle juices, You want some magic go-go juice? I can't imagine. Oh, what's that smell? Who is that? Hey, Thundertail, where you going, My wife has wine. I have pre-workout. So, something kind of funny. Can I help you? What? Come here. Do you want to say hi? Come here. Who is that? Okay, you're done. So anyway, back to my story. Sorry. I went to a jiu-jitsu seminar in Ohio. That's where our father's school, mother's school, whatever you want to call it is, our headquarters school. And I left my gym shoes there. I'm not like a huge shoe crazy guy at all. In fact, I hate buying shoes. But I wear size 14, so any shoe I find in size 14 that's generally a black shoe, I'll buy right away. So I accidentally left my shoes there, and we have monthly seminars where our jiu-jitsu professor will come over to our school. So I said, hey man, can you bring my... What are you sleepy for? All you did all day was sleep. Now you're over there sleeping. Anyone else ever notice how much golden sleep? Anyway, so I said, hey, I left my shoes over there. He said, perfect, I'll bring them next month. Well, I went to a friend's house over the weekend, a few weekends ago, and he wanted to work out. And I said, shoot, I don't have any shoes. I said, take me, and he lives out in Nowheresville, like literally Walmart is like 30 minutes away. I said, take me to wherever I can buy cheap shoes. I don't want to spend more than $50 for shoes. Not that I'm a cheapskate, but I already have one pair and they're on their way back. Well, you get back. And so, we went to Walmart and I said, all right. He said, what are you looking for? I said, anything in size 14 that's black, that is a cheap shoe. You guys, look at these things. So these are the perfect, these are 13s. These are, so I found these at Walmart. They're size 13. I think they're brandless. They don't have a brand anywhere on them. These were $11.99. And I swear to you, these are some of the most comfortable shoes I've ever worn in my life. So I've dedicated these to working in the garage now. And I love that there's no laces. I'm super lazy. They're like elasticy. But the one thing I don't like is the sole height. I really like short soles because I'm 6'4", and I feel tall shoes make me feel even taller, which I'm not about. Where are we going? Where are we going? So, but yeah, if you're ever in need of cheap, quick shoes that are actually comfortable and seem fairly durable, Walmart, man, of all places, has shoes for $11.99, Daisy. It's freaking 1/6 the cost of your dog food that your mom buys you. So check them out. They're pretty cool. I don't know if I mentioned it, but I bought a truck. For a while there, for a long while actually, I was driving my wife's old 2009 Pontiac Vibe. We bought her a newer Equinox. She wanted something with remote start, heated seats, blah, blah, blah. So we found it. We found her Equinox. She used to drive the Vibe. So we got her the Equinox. I took the Vibe forever, like a year and a half. And at the end of it, I was getting pretty tired of hauling wood in the Vibe, because hauling any construction material in a very small car is virtually impossible. So anyway, I put out Facebook post. I said, hey, if anyone at all is selling a truck, I really don't care about the price. I just want something not new. I don't want to buy a new truck. I bought a Challenger the first year they came out. Probably will never buy a brand new car again. It was a nightmare. But anyway, long story short, sorry I talk a lot. I found, or a friend messaged me, a jiu-jitsu friend who's also a fireman, messaged me and said, hey, I have a guy who has a 2000, I believe it's 9. No, it's a 2011. I have a friend who has a 2011 F-150, just like a regular cab with the 6'5" bed or whatever it is. All the truck guys can rage out if that's the wrong size of bed. I really don't care. I said, okay. And it had 120,000 miles, well taken care of. So I bought it for $5,000. That's all he wanted for this truck. And it has been perfect for me. I've already hauled so much crap, and it's only 2-wheel drive, but I'm in Indiana and I stick to the roads normally. So 2-wheel drive, whatever. You know, it can't haul a lot, but it can tow sheets of OSB. But it was a base model, so like crank windows, you know, them old school ones. No power anything except, you know, power steering, but the doors were manual lock. They still are. So I found a kit on Amazon, actually, if I can turn it around. So this is the dash. It's not too bad at all. Everything's nice inside. Everything works. But we found a kit on Amazon. It's half installed now. That's why these are sitting out. That you put a motor around your old crank window, and you can put switches on your door and make it remote windows. Well, the friend who is helping me, install those, because I don't know a thing about electronics in cars. You know, I know how to look for bad fuses, and that's about it. Replace light bulbs, the easy peasy stuff. My friend said, buy that kit, I'll help you switch those out, because he's the one I drove to Texas with, picked up his 57 Chevy. He's completely redone it. It looks super sharp. Regardless, said buy the kit, we'll get it switched over. So he works a ton of hours, like 7 days a week, 12 hours every day. So we got the kit installed but not wired up. So I'm super excited because tomorrow, Wednesday, he took off work. He has a part coming for his car. we're supposed to get the windows fixed so that they'll operate, because currently for about a month or two I've had no windows that roll down. We took the hand cranks off to slide the motors over, and that's about it. But freaking love this truck, happy about that. The vibe is gone, and yeah, I have been able to utilize the truck, and I got it super cheap in a time where finding a used quality vehicle is almost impossible. So we're at the gym. We're gonna hit the gym. I am not yet quite comfortable enough to like vlog in public, or I shouldn't say in public because I don't mind on like vacation, but like in the gym and stuff, even in jiu-jitsu around friends, I don't know. Hopefully that'll come easier to me down the road, but let's hit the gym and we'll see what happens.